So there used to be this great money-making method at Unicow's in the Tower of Life. Basically, once you got to the northwest altar, what you would do is you would place a unicorn horn and then a cowhide in the altar, and you activated it. Once you activated it, a Unicow spawns and begins attacking you. Now, a couple of things could happen when you kill this Unicow. If you were wearing an arty cape from the achievement diary tasks, the Unicow would actually drop noted unicorn horns. If you weren't, they would drop the unicorn horns, but they weren't noted. So basically what people would do is when they were running low on unicorn horns, they would unequip their arty cape and they would kill Unicow, and it would drop unnoted unicorn horns, so they'd have more unicorn horns to place more in the altar. So pretty much you could stay here for a very long time until you ran out of cowhides. However, what I found out is basically this is impossible to do on old school anymore. Like, this is a invalid money making method. You can still make money, but it's definitely not as profitable as before, because basically there was an update that came out that doesn't require you to wear your cape to get noted items. For example, the elite Fremi cape doesn't require you to wear the cape to DKs to get noted DK bones. So basically the same is happening at Unicow's. You will always get noted unicorn horns even if you don't have your arty cape on you. So basically this money making method is impossible to do anymore. So I don't know, I found that a bit weird. I think that maybe should be fixed for Unicows, because these were really good money back in the day and could still be really good money, but it's basically impossible to stay here for a long time because of this noted unicorn horns update. So that's a little bit sad, but no worries, I have another one for you guys. Before the video starts, I just want to say thank you guys for the amazing ratings on the last video, and I really am glad you guys are enjoying this. So once again, if you guys like it, make sure to drop a like, and I'll have another one out soon for you. Also guys, don't forget that the methods that I say in these videos may be known to you, but maybe unknown to others, so just don't forget that. So for my last money making method, I basically had to risk my life and run to the wilderness to try and make some money. So for this one, I wanted to make it a little bit more simple and just make some money really close to the GE so I wouldn't have to, get killed. I was thinking of shops in the area that I could potentially buy items from very cheap and then sell in the Grand Exchange for a good profit. The Culinaromancer chest immediately came to mind. Now this is a chest many people know of, and this is a chest that people may have heard of before of a money making method. But basically what I did was I bought out every single chocolate bar, cheese, tomato, cooking apple, grape, and vat of butter. And I just want to see what kind of profit I could make just off buying out all these items in this chest. Now, I don't think the chest was totally stocked. In fact, I don't think the tomatoes were fully stocked and the grapes. But as you guys can see, I still spent a whopping 1,642 GP on all these items in my inventory from that chest. So really simply, just going to bank all my cash and sell all these items on the Grand Exchange. I'm not going to try to merge price them. I'm just going to sell them for medium price, and if they don't sell, I'll sell them for a little bit lower. So actually 3 of the items sold for med price, and the cheese, grapes, and chocolate bars I had to sell for a couple GP under. So we made 20,230 GP from selling those items. Now if we take away the 1642 that I used to buy the items, it means I made 18,588 total GP, which really isn't too bad for like 2 minutes worth of work. So I think you guys know what I did next. I basically went back to the chest and decided to start a world 2 and move my way up. And I'm basically what I'm gonna do is just gonna buy out every single chest. Now, like this one right here, every single item was stocked. So I basically just bought every single chocolate bar, cheese, tomato, cooking apple, and grapes. Also occasionally the pat of butter. For some reason, the pat of butters were out of stock very often. Like these first few worlds they weren't, but I guess somebody was buying them out for some reason. But it's pretty simple, just went to every world and bought out all these items. Now, I wasn't the only one buying from this chest. I could definitely tell that there were other players, and there were actually bots buying stuff as well. Now, I feel like this is a popular chest, maybe for Iron Man, I'm not sure. But people were definitely buying it. But at the end of the day, I went to about 21 worlds, I think, and bought out all these items. So 848 chocolate bars, 21 pat of butters, 67 grapes, 1,040 apples, 615 tomatoes, and 1,037 cheeses. I spent a grand total of 28,323 total GP buying all these items. Now relax, I know that's a huge amount of money. No, but really, that's actually like an incredible deal for all these items. Like I could eat for 3 weeks. But I went to the Grand Exchange and sold everything for med again. This time only the pat of butters and the cooking apples sold for medium price, but that's okay. I'm still hopefully gonna make a profit, but I just basically resold the tomato, cheese, grapes, and chocolate bars for a little bit lower. And finally, after selling those, well, tomatoes just were being tomatoes, I made 348,891 GP off those items, which is a huge profit. Now we have to take away the 28,323 GP that I used to buy the items, but that profits me 320,568 GP, and this took me maybe like 15 minutes, so it really is an incredible profit. Now I made the most profit off the cooking apples, surprisingly. I didn't expect that. Those sold for 151 each, and the pat of butters made good profit as well, but obviously for some reason they were bought out all the time, but That's good money right there. Anyways, guys, this one may have been known to you, but if it's really that known, it's still incredible profit for being known, because that's, I mean, that's a rebuild thing right there. That gets you from 20K to 300K instantly like that. So I thought that was amazing. I believe the amount of items in the chest has to do with how many subquests you've done in Recipe for Disaster. Now, I'm not sure if this has to do with items or food. It may be both. But for example, I've finished Recipe for Disaster, so I have the max amount of items in that chest. If you've only done 1 or 2 subquests in RFD, then there may be fewer items in the chest for you. But again, you'll still make profit. You just won't buy as many at one chest at a time. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like this series, make sure to drop a like. Seriously, thank you for the support recently. It's been awesome. And I hope you guys are liking the every other day uploads. I am too, for sure. Anyways, guys, thanks all for watching. Hope you have a good one, and hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace. Wow.